South Kivu, a remote corner of the vast African country of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. It looks beautiful and tranquil. But for the people who live here, it's a different story. Their story is of the violence of war, of lives devastated by brutal rapes committed by armed gangs and soldiers who fight over this mineral-rich land. No one is safe here, young or old, women or men. Jean was left pregnant. A few months later, she was viciously attacked for a second time. Her body and her life shattered by the armed militia who raped her.
We've heard so much about this challenge of mass rapes in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, but all throughout what was missing was the voice of the victims. The international community, concerned people go in, listen to their horrendous stories, but then what? What has become of their lives since?
A United Nations team, led by Deputy High Commissioner for Human Rights, met with victims of sexual violence to help them seek justice and assistance to rebuild their lives. Jean is one of at least 200,000 women who have been sexually assaulted during the past 12 years of war. A monument in Shambunda stands as a harsh reminder of their suffering, but their pain does not end after the violence. The victims still have to cope with trauma, shame and stigma.
Because the community doesn't
Jamena kukatala hapendi batoto wanazaliwa batera hamu utasikia sema tupane mafundisho wala mtupati mafundisho mtoto tusimubagula kifede fetu mtoto anakushojulikana alipiaka mukadre fulani.
Here in Songomboyo village, the United Nations panel talk of the need for change in social attitudes that brand rape victims and their families.
Women victims should not be stigmatized. And these courageous women deserve all the support that they can get.
The women welcome the offer of help. The United Nations recommends the government establish a reparations fund with support from the international community to provide resources for the women to rebuild their lives.
It's not simple assistance. It's reparations, which is a duty on the part of government to help victims of crime recover as much as they can and to restore them to the state before the crimes have happened.
In February, the United Nations donated this boat to the women of Songomboyo. They will use it to ferry their merchandise to sell in local markets. The village women say this boat will help them get back their dignity lost along with so much else when they were mass raped in 2003. For United Nations Television, this is Christine Wamba.